What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm actually going to install some hub centric adapters, which is basically going to fill up the gap between the bore of the center of the wheel and the bore on the hub of the vehicle. And you'll also understand what I'm talking about when I take the wheel off. But essentially these lug nuts are supposed to center this wheel onto the hub, but lug nuts don't always do a good job of that, and I'm not going to front. These are some lug nuts I got off Amazon. So I don't know how true and how perfectly made these are. They look good, obviously. They hold the wheel on, but as far as properly centering the wheel, I don't know that they do a good job of it. So I do have a very slight, like very minimal vibration. I don't even know if you'd call it a vibration, but it's there around 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. It seems to go away a little bit when I rotate my wheels. So if I put the front wheels in the back, it seems to smooth out a little bit, but it's still there just a little bit. So I want to see if this helps fix it. I did want to order these back when I ordered my wheels, but they kept coming up on back order. So these I also picked up on Amazon, and this is all it is. And like I said, it's just a spacer to fill up that gap in between the center bore on your hub and the center of your wheel. So it's about 120 millimeter to 125. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these on, and then I'm gonna take a little drive and see if these help fix it up. Okay, so as I explained, this is supposed to make up the difference in the size of this hub, the lip right here, to the center of this wheel. So this wheel is about 125, so you see how that fits snug in there, no play. And this whole wheel should fit onto this hub with this ring on there. So we slide all the way on. Once we get it back, you see there's no play in this ring. So like I said, this ring is going to center this wheel onto this hub, and then we're going to torque down the lug, so the whole thing will be properly centered, and we're not relying on the studs themselves and the lug nuts to center this wheel. So once they're all on, we're gonna go ahead and take a drive, get up to 70, 80 miles an hour, see how the truck feels. If there's still a little shimmy, then my issue's somewhere else, but if not, then we're good to go. All right, so I kind of rushed through that a little bit just because I got some things to do, but the important part here is that the truck actually rides better. Even if it doesn't take away that slight vibration I have, you know, it's still better to have them centered. I'm hoping it takes it away though. I'm hoping that was it. But once we get on the highway, we can get up to about 80 miles an hour and see how smooth it rides. Up to 82. This is actually about 4 hours later because my camera died. So as you can see, the hub centric spacers did make a difference. It's almost night and day how much better the truck rides. I mean, I don't know what else to say. There's nothing more to say. I'm just super happy that it actually fixed that vibration. I've always had the vibration, like I said, since fitting the new wheels on, and I can't blame the wheel manufacturer because they do it from a business standpoint. It is smarter for them to make multiple wheels for different trucks with the same size bore. That way they don't have to machine different wheels differently. And even if I were to sell these wheels, I guess they would be easier to sell because I would be able to sell them to a bigger, you know, to a wider market, a wider range of trucks. But you know, my case in point is the wheels are made with a bigger center bore than the hub is on your truck. So some people might be able to get away with it. I'm thinking maybe if you have some really good lug nuts, but in the end, with the truck that's supposed to hold weight, and just from a manufacturer standpoint, from, you know, the way the trucks are designed, you're not supposed to keep the load of the vehicle and, you know, the wheel on the lugs themselves. They're supposed to be on the hub. So that's one thing I like about the hub centric adapters, is they put that load back onto the hub and not so much on the lug nuts. So I'm not saying you'll have any issues. You know, I'm not an engineer, I don't design nothing, but if that's the way it is from the factory, and you usually have a lot less vibration issues when you keep a hub centric wheel. So the fix for that, like I said, on our trucks when we run wheels like these, is to get the adapters and they fill in that space as you've seen earlier. So just throw those on, torque your wheels back to the factory torque spec, and you're good to go. They work for me. Every case is different. You might have a different situation, but for $39 and for peace of mind, you know, it's almost a no-brainer to go ahead and give it a shot and try this if you have the same issue I had. I would say you can see my issue is fixed, but you really can't see vibration. You just got to go off my word. But I'm definitely happy that it's fixed. And yeah, so if you found this video useful, helpful, if you just like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more automotive content. And until next time, take care, guys.